globally.
5 of the most dangerous jobs in the world.
The workers who risk their lives to mine it in an active volcano make just $17 a day.
Jordan, what's good, bro?
Why? Because there's a demand.
Wait, they make how much?
Workers who risk their lives to mine it in an active volcano make just $17 a day.
A day? Swift, go on.
Why? Because there's a demand for this important ingredient in sugar.
Mustard?
And that's a pretty decent wage for the area. If you look at other booming industries...
What the hell job is this? Tarzan cosplay?
You'll see the same trend.
Okay, climbing trees odd job.
Bowls, to harvesting our table salt.
What?
People risk life, lung, and limb to make a buck in these billion-dollar industries. We journey around the world to see what it's like working some of the most dangerous jobs on the planet.
Whoa.
In East Java, Indonesia, hundreds of miners face...
What? I had a question I was about to ask you guys, bro. Then I got rudely interrupted by a freaky video. Anyone in here from Indonesia?
Deadly smoke to extract sulfur, or devil's gold. Sulfur is used in everything from matches, fireworks, and gunpowder to detergent, paper, and batteries.
What?
It's what makes our sugar white.
What? That's orange,
Working
though.
Conditions inside Ijen volcano are so dangerous, many miners don't live past 50 years old.
Well, miners don't live past 18. They then turn into adults, no?
Nama saya Mister. Saya sebagai penambang belirang di Kawah Ijen.
Miners like Mistar carry up to 200 pounds of sulfur on their backs, up and down these steep cliffs.
No, I'm not kidding. Everyone in the chat, right? I know some of you guys have bad days, and bad days aren't decided by other people's actions. You know what I mean? People have worse days, but let's just take a moment to be thankful this isn't our job. Seriously. 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 This is ridiculous, man. This is a warrior. People want to talk about superheroes, right? People want to talk about, oh, dude, I can't wait till Iron Man gets fucking invented. Guess what? Here's a fucking superhero right here.
And Mistar's been doing it for 30 years.
Bro.
Kalau saya bangun, Mas, itu antara jam 1 atau jam 2.
This is the same species as us, same human, same brain. I found it. I'm Zach Mitchell. Oh, go on, Zach!
Keadaan sekarang itu rawan hujan, rawan longsor di kawahnya.
Who's filming this?
This is as far as Mistar can go on his bike. There are no roads to the crater, so he has to walk the rest of the way. It's a 2-mile hike up to the ridge of Ijen volcano.
Yes, bro.
He takes only his basket and a crowbar down into the 1,000-foot deep crater.
That's what I bring to my stream.
Mohon bisa didampingi lah, dikasihani lah dengan yang jaga di sini.
Here, he faces the volcano's extreme environment. The air can reach over 100 degrees Fahrenheit. And he works near one of the world's most toxic volcano lakes.
Tapi itu asam. Asamnya seperti...
The acid content is like battery acid. What?
Asam baterai itu memang berbahaya. Nanti kalau kena sama...
So if it comes in contact with our mouth or teeth, they'll fall out?
Misalnya mulut sama gigi dia rontok. Iya kan berbahaya. Dia bisa membunuh juga kalau sudah masuk ke dalam perut.
And there's the smoke.
What is the smoke even? What even is the smoke? Is that sulfur smoke or something?
Kalau asap masuk dalam tubuh.
If smoke enters the body, we will feel tightness and pain in the gut.
Di bulu hati, sesak, nyeri.
The miners are freelance contractors, so they
Wait,
have
chat,
to...
want to know something funny? You want to know how dumb me and my dad were this summer? We demoed our bathroom, our outdoor bathroom, and for the first 2 days of demo, we were grabbing insulation with our bare hands and not wearing any eyewear or protection over our mouth.
Pay for their own gear. and many can't afford gas
Not
masks.
kidding either, by the way.
Instead, they use handkerchiefs or towels dipped in water to keep the sulfur powder from sticking.
My throat hurt for a good week after. I'm not trying to be funny.
Belerang itu sangat menyengat. Bau asam, lagi kadang-kadang bau seperti gorengan telur. Tapi kalau masuk dalam hidung atau mulut itu sesak.
Oh wait, don't laugh. The video.
Ini Mas, batuk ini Mas.
But the smoke from inside the volcano is crucial for sulfur production. This is how it works. When the super hot smoke hits the cooler air outside,
What
it
happens?
condenses liquid and
Okay.
drips off the pipe.
Okay.
As it solidifies and cools, the sulfur will turn yellow, and miners can begin chipping off blocks.
Go on, miners.
It's the sulfur's two colors that give
Bro, y'all gotta think about this, right? They're actually doing this every fucking day.
it the name Devil's Gold. Once he fills his baskets, Mistar hoists them up on his shoulder to hike.
Oh my god!
That sulfur is not a light
Oh my
load.
god, look how strong his back is. Look
Up
how
on his
strong his
shoulder
back
to
is.
hike back.
Look how strong. Ooh!
But that sulfur
Brother, that thing is fucking yoked!
is not a light load.
Kalau saya maksimalnya mikul, itu satu pikulan 70 kilo.
That's
Damn!
about 154 pounds. Mistar himself weighs just 132.
Nama punggung ya pasti sakit Mas di sini kalau berat.
This poor guy, man.
Kan kadang-kadang di pundaknya itu kan sampai rusak. Ngapal itu rusak. Itu kadang ada tumbuh-tumbuhan yang seperti
Wow,
jerawat.
I really can't believe
Itu
this.
penyakitnya kalau orang mikul.
They have to haul it up the steep walls of the crater.
Brother. Brother.
Naik pelan-pelan. Soalnya
Brother.
kalau nanti kerasa
Brother.
kusut, malah bahaya ke diri sendiri. Jatuh.
Oh!
Peleset jatuh.
Brother.
Once he reaches the rim of the
Look at how... Bro, they started at the water! Dude, they started at the water.
Once he reaches the rim of the crater, Mistar can transfer the sulfur to his trolley and begin the 2 miles back.
Menimbangan langsung timbang. Nanti berapa dapat per kilonya, selesai itu diturunkan langsung dinaikkan mobil.
The mining company pays on the weight of their loads. They get about 9 cents per kilo. With 2 loads, Mistar can make $17 a day.
Y'all hear that, bro? A day. $17 a day.
At the end of the day, Mistar returns home to eat dinner with his family and rest. Ejin looms over them, a symbol of how Mistar provides for his family's lives,
Then he's gotta do
while
it
it
again.
slowly takes his. A heavy weight to carry.
Did you just hear that? No, everyone just listen.
For his family's lives. Ejin looms over them, a symbol of how Mistar provides for his family's lives, while it slowly takes his.
That's cinema. Provide for his family's lives while it slowly takes his. Oh my cinema.
A heavy weight to carry on his shoulders.
Yes, sir, Julian. Go on.
India is one of the world's largest salt producers, and roughly a third of it comes from deep in this desert. Today, thousands of families live here, farming salt by hand. They're known as the Agariyas, and they've
Who?
been salt producers in this harsh environment for generations.
Wow.
Each year, they arrive at the dry, cracked land of the Little Run
Jay
of
Bear,
Kutch
what's
in
good, man?
October.
Jay Barrow.
Patadia Gugabai and his wife carry everything they'll need to live in the desert for the next 6 months, including
fuck's that
supplies
doing?
to make their huts, clothes, farming tools, and all their food and water.
I low-key want to visit this.
અને અત્યારે હું રણમાં રહું છું કારણ કે આવા જવામાં તો મોંઘવારી પ્રમાણે તો જોવા જઈએ તો ઘણું ઓલું થઈ ગયું મોંઘવારી વધી ગઈ છે
$10 anyone that can pronounce the name.
એટલે આ રણમાં રહીએ છીએ.
First, they have to find the key to this whole operation.
Okay.
Salty brine water.
Where is he going?
They dig 30 feet into the mud to get to it. The families then set up these government-subsidized solar panels. They'll power the pumps that bring brine water to the surface.
Agent, what's good, bro? What? Is that a fucking doohickey I see?
Then the Agarias build the salt pans, these expansive salt flats.
જ્યારે અમે રણમાં શરૂઆતમાં આવી કામ કરવા ત્યારે આ માટીનું પાટા બનાવી અને ત્યારબાદ આ રોલ ફેરવવો પડે.
The roller helps them flatten out the earth.
અંદર કરી જાય.
Wow.
રોલ ફેરવી એટલે જમીન મજબૂત બની
This
જાય.
is
જમીન સારું
crazy.
બને.
Oh, it's a thingamajig?
They'll make 10 to 20 pans, all by hand. It's backbreaking work.
Ah!
Then the farmers will release the salty brine water from the wells.
How should they
It
get
flows
paid?
between the pans. By the last pan, the water reaches the 24% salinity needed to form big salt crystals. Over the next few months, as the water evaporates, salt crystals form.
What? Bro, I swear I did not know salt was man-made.
દંતારા ખેંચવાના લોખંડના આવે ઈ, દંતારા હોય એ ફેરવવાના.
They start raking early each morning to avoid the hottest part of the day.
I thought salt was in the
એ જો
earth.
પહેલા તો મીઠું ઓછું હોય એટલે તો એક જણો ખેંચે એટલે હાલે એટલે અને બીજા પછી વધી જાય ને મીઠું પછી એકથી દંતારો હાલે નહીં પછી બે જણાને જ ખેંચવો પડે.
But working here can be really dangerous. The life expectancy of a farmer is about 60 years, because not only do
That's a little bit higher than I thought.
they face extreme temperatures,
They are dealing with subsoil brine, which is highly acidic, and you also and exposure to that subsoil brine also comes with a lot of problems in skin.
અમને તો આ પહેલા તો ચામડીના રોગ થાય છે એટલે એક મહિના લગી તો
Okay.
રોગને જ શરૂ થાય.
many of the Agarias become blind from years of the bright sun.
Okay, listen, Elon, if you're watching this, at the bare minimum, I know you probably don't want to spend any money. Get these fucking people some sunglasses. Are you fucking serious? Get them something.
Reflecting off the white landscape. And because they're so far from the nearest village, accessing medical care is often too expensive.
અમારા નાના જો આવડે મીઠું સોટી ગયું ને તે ઈ ભાંગતા હતા અને એમને પગે ઈ જાણકી ફોડકી દઈ ને પછી મીઠામાં તો રૂજ આવે જ નહીં રણમાં પગ પછી કાપ્યો
Loki, it's a tough hoodie, though.
પછી 3 દિવસ જીવા 3 દિવસ પછી ડેથ હો ગયું.
Despite these conditions, the Agarias live and work out here until spring, when the salt is finally ready.
There must be a fine little 10 to 15 minute moment where the beers out here in the tent kinda hit.
They harvest 3 times. The first produces the best quality salt. They leave in April, usually with over 1,000 tons of salt. And most farmers we spoke to said that this season's market price for salt is between $2 and $4 per ton. That means in a good year, a family will earn about $2,000 for months of grueling work.
What?
That's well below the poverty line.
જો મીઠું વેચવા જઈએ
Go on,
ત્યારે
JRG.
જાણે વ્યાપારી સંગઠન કરી અને એ ભાવ નક્કી કરે એ ભાવ અમને આપે.
Fuck, man.
Most of the-
This is making me feel like I gotta help in some fucking way. It's making me feel small.
World's acai comes from deep in the Amazon rainforest. People here risk climbing 50-foot-high palm trees to harvest the fruit.
Ela pode chegar lá em cima,
That's
e
açaí.
pegar do cacho, ela quebrar no meio, que ela é frágil.
These berries have become one of the most popular so-called superfoods in the US.
That's
And they
acai!
aren't cheap. One bowl can cost up to $15. And while the berry has exploded in popularity in recent decades, small farms like this haven't really been able to cash in.
A gente fica com a menor parte do lucro
We end up with the smallest part of the profits here in the
aqui
community.
na comunidade, né?
Bro, peace, that's not a bad idea.
His
Appreciate you, Mark.
family's
Hell
farm
yeah,
is
bro.
roughly 70 miles from Belém, the capital of the state of Pará, which grows more than
Pará or Peru? I've never heard of Pará.
90% of the acai produced in Brazil. The only tool they use to climb is a single piece of rope called a piconha. They used to be made of leaves.
Essa folha aqui, a gente pegava, torcia ela, aí passava por aqui, fazia isso, para ver como o tempo vai mudando, né?
Bro, this is so crazy to me, bro. It's like I feel like it's just like, dude, fucking Christ, man. Wow.
Today, Lucas's son Luis Fernando will go up.
Se tiver, só põe que tiver maduro. Não tá que tiver paró. Pode subir, vai com cuidado.
The trunks are so thin that climbers have to be lightweight.
É perigoso, sim. O cara tá lá em cima e uma árvore.
God, man!
Arriscado o cara quebrar o braço, quebrar pé.
Like, how old is this kid, dude?
At the top, they swing from the tree to reach multiple bunches.
Bro, that is I wonder if they taste good if you just eat it straight up. Yeah, bro.
Going down can be dangerous too, especially while carrying a large knife and holding an armful of branches.
Bro, look at the size of the knife! That's a whole
Dropping
sword!
them can damage the fragile fruit.
Graças a Deus eu nunca caí dessa iseira. Quero que isso não aconteça comigo.
Ah!
Eu já caí 3 vezes dessa iseira. Não me bati nenhuma vez, graças a Deus.
They look like blueberries. Where do blueberries grow? Wait, do blueberries grow in the ground or in trees? Blueberries grow in a bush.
They harvested
Got it. Never mind.
baskets like these in 2021,
Got it.
earning them an income of about $950. That's as little as 20 cents per pound. Meanwhile, a pound of processed acai sorbet can sell for $7 or more.
Run it back. Run that fucking stat back!
About $950. That's as little as 20 cents per pound.
20 cents per pound, the actual plant, listen.
Meanwhile, a pound of processed acai sorbet can sell for $7 or more in the US.
A pound of processed costs $7. Fuck off!
Part of the issue is that Lucas has to sell his acai as soon as possible because the fruit goes bad fast. That leaves farmers who don't have processing machines with little leverage to negotiate.
Não tem empresa aqui na nossa comunidade. A gente vende para atravessador, para poder chegar na mão daquelas pessoas que vão beneficiar,
Bro.
que vão se dar bem.
That CEO's fifth yacht, though.
Lucas
What?
bring the acai to Belém by boat. It's a race against the clock to sell the fruit before it spoils, so markets run overnight. Some acai gets transported to processing facilities like North Acai. Every day, 22 tons of fruit are turned into frozen pulp, the acai that most people outside of Pará are familiar with. Indigenous people living in the Amazon have harvested and consumed acai for centuries, maybe even millennia. The Brazilian government estimates there are nearly 6,000 quilombola communities in the country. And a 2013 study found roughly 75% still lived in extreme poverty.
Mas é uma
Did y'all just hear that fucking stat?
uma comunidade rica, né? A gente se diz assim pobre, mas se torna.
Oh, bro, just look at this quote right here. Well done.
Rico, né? De espírito.
This isn't snow.
Acai is alright.
It's limestone. And miners risk their lives to carve it out of the white quarries of Egypt.
Quarry?
The
Limestone's
valuable
dangerous?
rock is at the center of a huge industry. And it's used to make everything from cement and glass to plastic and tires.
Harvey, remember that.
It's even what the Great Pyramids were made out of. But digging up and cutting these precious blocks is really dangerous. For these guys,
is?
each day starts in Minya City at dawn.
Wow, bro.
And this is where the danger begins. These trucks aren't meant for passengers. Workers have gotten injured from falls along the winding journey.
Oh my god!
The trip to the mountain takes about 40 minutes.
I would love to tag along for this journey, but that's kind of capitalist of me to do that because, like, but I don't know, bringing eyes to it?
Then it's time to get suited up. Since these miners are freelancers, they have to buy their own protective gear.
That's such
often homemade cloth masks, gloves, and sunglasses are all miners have to shield
That
them.
fit is
They grab their
crazy!
tools and descend into the pit. First, miners have to set up these two rails. Two separate machines roll along the tracks.
Ah, duty, good
They
knowledge.
slice the stone into perfect cuboids beneath.
What? Oh, I just had a vision. I'm not going to say what it was.
دي في الصالة في الأول دي بتشتغل 20 مرة 40 ومرة 20. الحشاشة بقى بتحش البلوكة من تحت
What biome is this?
The machines move quickly. They're really heavy and they're loud.
Oh, they don't have headphones either. Fucking hell.
زي ما كنا احنا اتعودنا عليه خلاص. يعني بقى لك 25 سنة في شغلانة، 20 سنة، 15 سنة. فأنت تأقلمت على الصوت.
Bro, this is not a desert biome. This is like.
To warn the machines
What
when you're
seed
broke.
is this?
Because the real hazard
Andy, what's good, bro?
is those saws.
Oh! Oh!
A
Watch
key
out!
step is all that separates miners from razor-sharp blades.
لازم يكون عينك تكون على الموس وهو شغال.
Where are comms? Where are the comms?
شغال لو خبط حد
Where are the comms?
هيموت على طول.
Miners are responsible for fixing the machines when they break and sharpening the blades by hand. That's also risky work. The cutting machines used to have coverings, but they fell off years ago. Now the blades are exposed.
لو غطيناه مش هنشوف. طب احنا هنشوف هنعرف ازاي.
What is limestone even used for? Like, what is? I don't like. How often is limestone in my day to day? Am I an idiot?
Rocks in a haunting white cloud of limestone powder. If there's no wind, miners disappear in it like ghosts. It's easy to inhale the fine dust, and if they breathe it long enough, it can cause a lung condition called silicosis.
Oh.
صار التهابات على صدري، جتني حساسية. حساسية من البودرة دي.
Fuck.
أصعب شغلة دي في الصيف. بالنسبة لي مفيش هوا.
Injuries, sickness, and death in these mines are widely reported.
So yeah,
But there
glass.
aren't any
Wow.
official numbers. At one point, the life expectancy here was just 45 years old.
في ناس دراعتها اتقطعت من الموت. في ناس دماغها لا مؤاخذة الموس دخل فيها ماتت. ناس كتير بعيد عنك اتقطعت رجلها.
Zaki says many mine owners will offer under $200 by way of workers' comp.
التعويض ما يسكرش.
What?
لما تقطع رجله وما تتقطع ايده هيتعوض الرجل يتعوض ولا الرجل يتعوض ما يتعوضش.
Perfectly cut stones that haven't been sold yet get stacked. But these
Chow, what's
blocks
good?
have already been purchased. So miners throw them straight into the truck.
They're low-key
And
throwing
they have
dimes right
perfect
now.
aim.
Look at this shit. That's a dime.
If they're lucky, they might get a $3 stipend for food and tea on top
$3.
of their $6 daily wage.
$3.
بعد موت اديك ناظر انت اديك معنا الصبح
pads.
وتعبان اديك شوف. يا دوبك استر البيت بس مش دايما. اديك شايف الشغل.
What's this last one? Yeah, see, what the fuck is this?
These men are climbing slippery limestone cliffs, risking falls of up to 100 feet.
Bro, hell no.
Wala talagang buhay na matitira sa pagbagsak puro bato.
They're looking for a rare nest made of bird saliva that's found inside caves across Southeast
Not cave diving!
Asia. In the Philippines, the harvesters are known as bushadors.
Ako si Alvin Villaringo, isa akong busyador ng pangalan at Nabat Island.
For centuries,
Oh, this is a
Alvin
vibe. Holy
Villarengo's
shit,
family
Moana.
have put their lives on the line to
I have crossed the horizon to find you.
gather swiftlet nests.
Moana song.
Just 2 pounds is worth $2,900.
Whoa!
And it's used to make a soup that locals believe is good for your health. Alvin and his crew gather at Bangalan Point
Alvin and the crew, you know what I would call them? Alvin and the fucking chipmunks.
on Mighty Git Island.
Get out!
And
W
they're
joke.
heading to Nabat Island. It's one of the 7,000 islands that make up the Philippines, and it can only be reached by
7,000
boat.
islands in the Philippines? I would have guessed like 12. Oh! But this is not a fun
They get
job,
off
chat.
the boat and walk barefoot across the slippery and sharp rocks.
Bro, I had
They
to add
make
my
the
own,
ladder
bro.
as they're climbing up. They tighten the bamboo with rope Then
This will be
they
a Mr. Beast challenge in no time.
attach a piece of wood called kalitang to the ladder.
Yung pinakamahirap gawin talaga dyan. Yung
They're
pag-akyat,
building a
siyempre,
fucking ladder while they're
hindi mo
going.
pa alam kung maganda yung pagkasabit ng kalitang. Kumbaga, sinabit. Tapos, hindi sure kung anong pagkalagay nun doon. Kaya medyo sa pag-akyat mo, medyo alanganin ka pa, baka biglang matanggal.
The stakes are high.
Tingin namin sa mga tao sa baba na mga kasama namin, parang mga
I would
bata
assume
na.
they have bad footwear because they are not in a good infrastructure where their good footwear is an option. They can't afford it, one. And two, where the fuck are you gonna get it?
Tinitignan ko yung ano na sabi ko, kunting
Do you see a Nike outlet on this mountain?
pagkakamali lang talaga pag nalaglag, puro bato yung mababagsakan mo. Pag hindi na sa kondisyon yung katawan, wag natin piliting umakyat.
And yeah, you
kasi
probably need your foot on the cliff.
siyempre, buhay natin yung nakataya dyan.
Yeah,
But
they just gotta...
advanced bushadors like him sometimes use little to no support, only their hands and feet.
So this is free. So, okay. Chat crazy? This is free solo, but this is what they do every day. This is not a Netflix special, by the way. Oh my god, do you know how much they probably fucking hate that free solo Netflix fucking special? They're probably like, oh, it must be nice. It must be really nice.
This is the most dangerous way to climb. In the regional language, it's known as kagang kagang lang, or like
Meanwhile, these guys are doing gaga gaga lung, and they're not. Nah, bro.
a crab.
Kasi may mga bato na pag hinawa ka mo, bigla na lang bumabagsak.
Alvin has had some close calls, and he dislocated his shoulder once.
Pag-akyat ko sa
I hate
butas,
thinking of that.
medyo maliit yung butas. Nung daan-daan akong
I climb down slowly, just holding onto the bamboo with one hand.
Yun na, uminto na
So I
pala ako sa
stop
pag-akyat ng
climbing the really high ones.
sa mga matataas.
Nabat Island is completely remote. If there's an emergency, there's no way to quickly get help.
Dami na rin na-discuss.
No, imagine you fall, break your fucking leg, and they go, all right, well, we got to finish our shift, and then we got to take the boat back, and your leg's just going to be backward until we get home.
Na,
Fucking hell!
bayaw ko na isa na nalaglag. Patay.
His brother-in-law fell and died. Did they find one? Yo, dog reveal. Fucking hell.
After spotting the nests, Alvin uses a spray bottle filled with water to loosen them. They're then gently peeled away from the cave walls.
Nice. Go on, Will.
Sa pag 8 piraso yung pugad, ibig sabihin yung ibon niya ay
If there are 8 nests, that means there are 16 birds because they always have a partner. One nest has 2 birds. Good map knowledge.
Yung isang pugad.
Ugh.
Siguro naman mayroon katulad din ng tao pag
Aw.
or ibon.
Day in the life of me cave
After
diving and getting
harvesting,
rich.
the bushadors clean them to remove any feathers or branches. Then they divide them by their hardness and color.
What the hell is this hard cut? Is this B-roll? Who the fuck is this? Who the fuck is this?
The local city hall buys the nests from the bushadors at a regulated price.
How much?
And sells them to private customers around the world. They are the main ingredient in bird's nest soup, a delicacy in China and around the world.
Oh my god, you'd be sharding out of your fucking mouth by the time you're done with that. Wait, what is that shirt?
A bowl can cost as much as $100.
Go on, Strawberry.
Yung kumakain lang ng soup ng balin sa sayaw, yung mga mayayaman lang talaga. Yung mga katulad natin, medyo parang wala na lang.
In recent years, demand for the nest and bird's nest soup has gone up.
Chad, y'all eating bird's nest soup?
Alvin is finally home after 2 days of hunting
This is fucking aura.
for nests. The season is almost over.
Kailangan ko ng pagiging isang busyador. Yun na lang kasi hindi naman ako nakapag-aral,
You didn't
hindi ako
finish school.
nakapagtapos ng pag-aaral. Tapos,
And I don't want to work far away from my
ayoko na
family. See,
magtrabaho
chat,
na
there's your answer.
Malayo sa pamilya ko kasi
Look at his daughter.
ano na kumikita
Oh
na rin
my
ako dito
God,
sa
chat.
pagiging busyador.
And that, no! I'm pausing it on this frame right here. And I'm muting my face cam. Yes, sir, Shooter. Because right now, chat, this, what you see, oh shit, is what it's all about. This right here is what it's all about, chat. This right here, this is what it's all about. This is what it's all about, man. Okay? At the end of the day, this is all we got.
You just watched excerpts from some of our big business and risky business stories. Click here to watch the rest of these videos.
Americans cannot comprehend a life not built around an individual. No, Mario, you're low-key onto something with that. Lavinch, what's good? Guys, which one was the worst job? Which one would you least want to do? We had, reminder, sulfur miners, salt farmers, acai farmers, miners, limestone, or the bird nest? Which one?